Hey, what's up guys? It's Dwad here, your data-driven degen. And today I've got a pretty big update on the macro picture of BTC. We will touch on altcoins as well, but primarily this is some very interesting things that I'm seeing on the higher time frames. I'm going to start with the 2-week stochastic RSI cross. Now this here is pretty powerful. And as you can see, this doesn't happen very often. The last time we had one was 294 days ago, and look what happened. Stochastic cross up, boom. And then the one before that was 280 days ago. That was right at the end of the bear market, December 2022. And that was basically the beginning of the new uptrend, right? The very, very start of the bull run. This is looking good, guys. I mean, this is a 2-week chart. Every candle is 2 weeks. So it doesn't mean we're going to blast off right away. We still might tinker around here for a while. This could, I suppose, be up to another month or so. But based on the last few times this happened, it was a pretty explosive move, right? So we've got that on our sides. Then I also see a hidden bullish divergence. Now, here is what a hidden bullish divergence looks like. And it is a continuation pattern. And again, seeing as this is on a 2-week chart, this hidden bullish divergence is quite significant. I think that we got good things in store for us. Again, this is on the higher time frames, right? Next, RSI almost breaking out. We're still on the 2-week chart here, and what I've got is the RSI, it's very, very close to making an RSI breakout. Now again, look at what happened the last time we had an RSI breakout. That was the start of the whole bull run. We literally have not had an RSI breakout since then. We also have on the 2-week, if I get the Phoenix, there is what's called the big S candle, which fired off only a few times in the past. Look what happened the last time. That was in 2021. But this thing is pretty strong. When it fires off, you can see that it gave some pretty decent signals. And this literally just fired off today. So now here we are on the 1-week chart. And you can see the stochastic RSI has now crossed up above the 20 level, which confirms that we are definitely in a range where the momentum is really picking up its speed here. Once we cross over the 20 line with the blue line above the orange line, this is very, very powerful. It means that the buying pressure on the higher time frame is much stronger than the selling pressure. This is a very bullish candle close. It's called a doji, and it essentially means that price came down over here to the golden pocket, and the buying pressure was so strong, it just got bought up, whoop, and all the way back up here. We also have on the 1-week, look what we have here, an RSI breakout. This is also very powerful. Look at the previous times. This is the bear market, but if you go over here to October last year, RSI breakout, boom. RSI breakout in Feb, boom. Now we literally just had this little RSI breakout. So we got a lot of things shaping up, looking good, guys. Next, we have on the 1 day, we are currently filling this bearish FVG, which happens to line up with the top of this descending channel. This could actually mean that we will get rejected here. I also note that the momentum is, while it's picking up, it is potentially showing signs of, I mean, if we start to get rejected here, then this could potentially mean exhaustion and come back down. On the daily chart, we have an RSI breakdown that was confirmed last week, which is a sign of exhaustion. However, the bullish momentum has still kept us going up. However, again, this might mean some signs of exhaustion unless we can break out into above this 69 level. Then we might end up doing something like this. Now here we are on the CBBI index, which is a mixture of, I believe it's 9 different indicators, and it's essentially trying to help you pick tops and bottoms. And if you look here, it actually was pretty good. Back in 2013, when it hit a CBBI level of 98, That was literally the peak of the bull run. And then in 2017, it hit a 100, and that was also literally the peak. Then in 2021, for the first peak, it hit 98, and that was perhaps not the exact, actually, yeah, 97 CBBI. So this thing is pretty accurate, and it recently hit 82, which marked the exact short-term top in March. So this is quite interesting, and I will be monitoring this. Then we have the Fear and Greed Index, which we are already back in almost in extreme greed, which is not actually a great sign. We recently went down and had a nice reset, which was great. We need this in the market. We can't always be in full greed zone. However, if so quickly jumping back into the extreme greed, then that's not necessarily a great sign. Now let's check out the liquidation levels. You can see here that we might be starting to build up. You know, I'm not sure we're ready to bust through this. Maybe we are, but if more liquidity starts to build up above us, if people are essentially shorting the market and having their, well, it's a reverse stop loss, right? And there's more liquidity building up here, then we might have a short squeeze situation, which would be amazing. Now let's check out the USDTD, which is the Tether dominance. And this is inversely correlated to crypto. Essentially, when you come up here, these are the dips. This was the peak of our recent dip. And this was, over here, was the local top. So I've got some support and resistance lines here. You can also see that Lux Algo fired off a pretty powerful level 4 bearish signal, which is good for our bags, because the lower that USDTD goes down, the higher crypto will go. And so as you can see, we are coming up to some support, which is actually where we're getting resistance on Bitcoin and crypto. And now let's move on to others, which is all of crypto minus the top 10. As you can see here, we are in this downtrend, and we did come down and test this support here, bounced off it very nicely, and then had a nice little support resistance flip. What we really want is to have this breakout. Now that would be extremely bullish for all of our altcoins. We do have a potential bullish momentum flip forming right now, but it hasn't confirmed yet. All of this indicates that the higher time frame momentum is very bullish. We've looked at the 2 week, the 1 week, and down to the 1 day. As always, remain level-headed and don't FOMO in now. You would not want to buy right now, because we might just get rejected and then come back down and you'll be underwater, right? So rather, if and when we make a breakout, you buy the retest, and that has a much better risk to reward. As long as we are in the upper half of this channel, this is stronger and this is weaker down here. While it's possible that we do break out into all-time highs any day now, it's also possible that it'll take potentially a few weeks, or who knows, maybe even a month or so. So guys, we had a big update here, and that's all I got for you right now. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and make sure to come and check out GainsLab at wap.com/GainsLab. I'll have a link in the description. Go down and check it out. We have a 3-day trial and then $69 a month. And we have trade alerts, smart money analysis, technical analysis, regular market insights, education, risk management. We tell you some of the coolest tools out there. We have exclusive benefits for some of the projects that we'll be launching very soon. And come check out our reviews. It's a friendly group. People are very motivated and help each other out a lot. It's a great place to be. Come check it out. Peace.